It was a great day for basketball. That was my thoughts on this glorious summer day. I wasn't the only one that had that idea. A group of me and my friends always went up to Ewan Hill. And when I mean went up Ewan Hill, we had a pretty good hike up that hill to get to the basketball courts. But it was worth the walk, even though it would wear us out before we even started a game of ball. We always made sure we had drinks with us, it being water or sharing a few Gatorades with the fellas. We usually spent several hours running some games. Either it be with us, or a few others that come up to play as well. With that being said, we all made sure we all left together, cause that's how much of a real crew we were. Day was turning into night quickly, so we decided to call it a day, and started heading down the hill back to our neighborhood. We also decided to leave a little early, due to one of our friends walking with crutches, due to a broken or sprained foot. I just know he was walking with crutches. On our way to our neighborhood, one of our buddies needed to call home, to let his parents know he was running late. We had no cell phones back then, so he needed to use a payphone. As he made the call, the payphone ended up eating his quarter, and didn't give it back, and no one else had another coin to give him, to make the call. We was beating on the payphone to drop the quarter, but it didn't. Out of the blue, some random dude comes up to us, and said, "Hand me one of them crutches to my buddy." He said okay. The guy started hitting the payphone, where you put the money in, and so and behold, coins started trickling down. We all started cheering the guy on, by saying, "Give me my quarter, give me my quarter." Next thing you know, an Oriental man comes out of his Chinese food store, with a black trash bag in hand, saying, "Stop it or I call police." We started laughing at his accent and told him to shut up. I then started to notice the trash bag he was carrying around was moving some, but thought nothing of it. We all started walking away, when I so happened to turn around, and see the Chinese man putting the black trash bag out in a trash can, on the corner of the street. Me and a few of my buddies looked at each other, and said to hell with it, and ran down to the bag. I ripped it open, and me and my friends seen skinned, dead cats, all cut up in the bag. We were in shock by what we saw. Next thing we hear the Chinese man come out screaming, with a butcher knife, and started chasing us. We were screaming, "We gonna call the cops." We got away, and one of my friends ended up calling 911, and reported what we saw. We were close by, in case the cops showed up, to the store. About 45 minutes passed, and the cops finally showed up. Me and two other of my buddies went to talk to the cops about what we saw. We showed them the trash can, and the black bag was missing. They must have grabbed it, and took it in, I thought. Next thing we know, the Chinese man comes out and says, "That's the boys steal money from phone to the cops." The two officers tried to grab us, but we were too quick and got away. I mean, this was our neighborhood, we knew all the shortcuts and alleys in our hood, so cops had no chance of catching any of us. As we ran away, we was saying no one is ever gonna believe us. A few months later, the Chinese food place just shut down and closed the business, with a sign saying, "Moving to new location."